You are on your search for your first real estate deal. You are searching on the MLS, off the MLS, on Facebook groups, everywhere you can. Calling people, texting people, email, house showings, videos, you name it. One day, a deal is coming. A deal that is good enough for you. You're thinking to yourself, wow, this is the one. You're starting to get crazy about this deal. You can't stop thinking about it. Numbers looks correct. The area is nice. The seller is motivated, kind of. You really feel like this is the one. Your agent or whatever is drafting the offer to purchase. You have negotiated the price successfully and you are ready to put or place your offer. And as you're about to sign that DocuSign, you're thinking to yourself, how am I going to finance it? Your brain immediately starts to come up with solutions. You take off your phone and start calling people you once were in touch with, asking them if they will be willing to join you as a partners. You're telling to them, there is this very nice opportunities. I would like you to take a look at it. And you are sharing the details about the deal. You're contacting them. You are talking to them. Some of them are hesitant. Some of them have multiple questions. Some of them sounds like they are in. You're talking and over this. And then you're thinking to yourself, why should I join a partner? Maybe I should just take the loan for it because the numbers are good. I will be able to rent it. The ARV, it looks amazing. I will be able to rent it for very high. Maybe I should take a loan and buy it for myself. And then you start calling to mortgage brokers or to hard money lenders and you ask them, hey, what kind of terms can you give me? The hard money lenders give a very high rate, but very nice and easy way to start. The FHA loan is a little bit more tricky. You're not sure if the seller is going to accept it or not. And you're talking with your agent about this and you're trying to come up with solutions on how I am going to finance this deal. Then you call into your mentor. And this is why I'm telling you this story, because they are calling back to me. Hey Dan, there is this deal. I really want you to take a look at it. I don't know what to do because I have hard money lenders offer. I can do maybe an FHA or maybe just a typical mortgage. I can maybe try to come up with investors. There are 2-3 people that might be interested in this. And I want you to take a look at the numbers and help me come up with a business plan. And you come over to me. This is exactly a story that one of my students had. And he came to me with his whole ideas on his head. He came to me and he asked me this question. What should I do, Dan? What should I do? What do you think I should do? I told him, first thing you should do? Well, first thing you should do is very simple. The day after we talked, I sent him a message. I asked him how everything is going. How is it coming along? And then he told me they got a different offer from a different buyer and they accepted it and they are going with them. The deal is no longer available to me. This is what he told me. At that point, he feels frustration. At that point, everything seems very difficult. At that point, he wants to quit. At that point, he thinks, Well, I gave up on a great deal. And it was so hard for me to find it. There is no chance I will find another good deal like this anytime soon. What a moron. Well, how stupid I was. How could I do that? This is what he's thinking now. Let's go back. You remember I told you guys that his agent has drafted the offer to purchase. I told him when he come to me, the first thing you should do before you even talk to me or talk with any investor or talk with anyone about this deal other than your team on ground is to put it on a contract. To put it on a contract. The draft, the offer to purchase draft that his real estate agent sent him. Let's go back to this moment. You're sitting right in front of this DocuSign. Asking price is around 100K. Renovation is gonna cost you less than 20. You've run the initial numbers, you did the napkin calculation, you feel like this deal is right for you. I wanna talk about this moment. At this moment, what you need to do is not to go and find investors. At this moment, what you need to do is to send that offer. You, in front of the DocuSign, should press on sign if all the terms are, obviously, if you are standing behind all the terms, you should commit first to buying that property. You should click on this sign button in your DocuSign or whatever app you're using. This is what you should do. And I know it's scary. I know it's scary. That fear led you to talking with all the world before you're even under contract. That fear led you to lose that deal. This exact precise fear. We gotta solve this. And how do we solve this? The fear is gonna go away? We need to solve the fear? No, the fear will never go away. Courage is not to experience fear. Courage is doing something while you are afraid of it. Like this. You see? Like this. Doing something that you are afraid from. This is courage. First, you find the deal. And only then the money follows. Don't try to go the other way around. You know how this story ends. And if I go back to that moment, in front of his computer, all he should have done is press that sign button. Why? Because if there is no good deal, well, there is no money. No investor will come. If the deal is not good or secure or ours, well, there is nothing to talk about. First, you go under contract. Then you talk with me about whatever. You talk with investors about whatever. But first, you put it on a contract. I hope it's clear by now. Even if you don't have the money, if the deal is good, you put it under contract. That's it. Simple as that. If the deal is good, you put it on a contract. And then you try to raise money for it. You cannot go the other way around, especially when you are just getting started. Maybe after you develop your name and whatever, and people start coming to you and want to work with you, maybe then you can sign investors before you have deals. Okay, this is okay. But first, you find a deal, and if it's good, the money will follow. If the money doesn't follow, well, it's not good. If you find a deal, you put it on contract, you go to the diligence. That's it. That's all you do. And in the diligence, you're verifying that your numbers are correct. You're verifying that this deal is good. No need to mix it up. If the deal is good, put it on a contract, please. Someone will buy it if it's good. If it's not good, no one will buy it. And you don't want anyone to buy it as well. Put it on a contract. But is it a crazy advice? No, depends on your contract, right? If your contract is like, I'm gonna buy this in 24 hours and you don't have the cash, obviously don't sign the contract. But if your contract is, I have 10 days due diligence inspection period, and the earnest money deposit is refundable within that period, all right, go for it for 10 days. Why not? And if the earnest money is refundable for any reason during the inspection period, all right, fine, go for it. Do your due diligence, make sure that the numbers are good. Try to come up with, funding options, and that's it. The deal is yours. And if it's not yours by then, well, it's not yours. Move on, find a new one. Don't be slow in real estate. Slow people don't do good deals. That's just the way it is. Your initial calculation before you sign that contract should be very, very minimal, like 5 minutes, 15 minutes maximum. And it doesn't matter how big the deal is. Look at all the big players. This is exactly what they do. This is what I learned from my mistakes and my mentors. Find a good deal, do your initial calculation, napkin calculation, put it on a contract, and go deeper with the numbers. That's the flow. That's what you should do. And after you do that, you will find in the end of that road, you will find your first real estate deal. And after you do your first real estate deal, the second one is much easier. So after you do your first one, the second one, it's a lot less painful. It will take courage still, but it's a lot less. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you're looking or need more support, guys, you have a link with a lot of free materials I'm putting out there, a lot of energy I'm trying to help you guys with. Blog posts, audio episodes that I only post on my websites, my mentorship programs, my SOP, exact process on how to buy your first real estate deal. Everything, guys. Everything is just for you, ready for you guys, if you need more material. But if you don't need more material, and you just need to be a little bit more courageous, well, what's the secret, right? Do stuff that you are afraid from. Do it wisely. Make sure you know your numbers, make sure you're doing your diligence, make sure you sign the right papers, right? Use consultants. That's fantastic. Make sure you don't put yourself at risk. Okay, that's important. But even if you are afraid, go for it. After you communicate with your fears, listen to it, and did all the actions in order to prevent your fears from happening, go for it. That's it. You're ready. That's it. Well, thank you guys. I hope I made it clear.